Hi, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and right now I'm going to show you Jodan number 2 in Jiyu Ippon. Jodan number 2's offense is the same. Offense side steps back into position first and announces Jodan. Doing a letter C, comes in, punching to your own lip line or your opponent's lip line, returning and coming back. I will show you from this perspective what it looks like from the side. Jodan, step in, step back, and return. Once more, Jodan, my opponent says os, letter C to come in with face to the face punch, come back, and return. Now, the defense for Jodan number 2 is very different. This is a difficult move to pull off if you don't take this Jiyu Ippon number 2 and really try to utilize it often in kumite. But it's very effective if you practice it and practice it with the intent of what it really is designed for. When the punch is coming in, and my commitment is to hit my opponent close in, I actually don't retreat. I beat him or her to it, I push off, and I come back. Now let me explain to you what I just did. My feet, once again, are shoulder width apart. I'm leading with my left hand, which is shoulder height, a couple fists distance between my abdominals and my elbow. My right fist is over my rib cage. That punch is coming in. At the same time, I'm only blocking to the outside of my face, in, and I'm coming in with the punch to the stomach, like an uppercut. 1, don't overblock, not necessary, bad form. Don't underblock or you're going to get hit in the nose. Just block to the outside of your face with an uppercut at the same time. Looking at my feet, I'm facing forward, my feet are right now, if this is my 12 o'clock, my feet are on 11 and 5. I'm turning, pushing my opponent out of the way, and retrieving. To show you what it looks like coming at you, Jodan, 1 for offense, return, step back. Defense, 1, 2, retrieve. Once again, punch is coming, Jodan, I say os. Don't lean out of the way or you'll fall over. Don't overblock or you're losing muscle control by overblocking. Just keep it tight and in close to the body. Use your abdominals to contract yourself in, push off to the side, and retreat. One more perspective to look at. Jodan, from offense is the same. Stepping in forward punch, come back. Defense, 1, 2, return. One more time. The punch is coming in. I'm beating my opponent to the punch, blocking the edge of his forearm or her forearm, uppercut to the stomach, pushing off to the side, body's wide, and retrieving. That is a look of Jiyu Ippon number 2 against Jodan, stepping in forward face punch, done by myself. Now I will perform this movement, offense and defense, with a partner. Now I have a partner with me, Kenny, who is going to demonstrate the offense and defense part of Jiyu Ippon Jodan number 2. We'll bow to each other as always. Os. And both of us are stepping foot in to out. If I'm offense first, I'm going to say slowly, Jodan.
Os.
I'm bringing my right foot in like a letter C onto the inside of his left foot. He is going to come straight in and block my hand. 1, see how I punched? And you have to commit to the punch. Don't think you're doing your partner a service, a help, If you're going to punch to the outside, which is your inside of his or her face, they're not going to learn how to use this block effectively. Now 2, push me off to the side, and turn, and counter, cover. Still slow. Number 1, paying attention to Kenny's feet and my feet as I come onto inside, trying to break his defense. Jodan. And 2. Good. Now, a little bit quicker. Jodan. Now attack me slowly. Os. Now, if I'm over here, I have more control of his push. If I blocked here, I could push his arm easily, but I'm not as in control of his body. If I'm here, and if I even wanted to grab, I could really push out of the way. Push! And make sure you turn. Turn in the direction, in this case for defense, that you're being pushed. Don't try to fight the push. Go with it so you could balance yourself out. One more time. Come in. Slow. Os. 1, 2. And see how he spun in the direction that he was supposed to. So he's ready to continue. Now, quicker. Os. Os. Now from a different perspective. Os. My offense. Jodan. 1. One more time. You'll see I didn't feel like spinning because my block was here on my wrist. Try to block closer up on the forearm and you're going to force me to spin. Don't just spin and finish the sequence to make each other look good. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It will work if you do it right. If you keep, and this is live. We are doing a real situation here. And this is a good lesson. If you don't learn from the mistake or just go through the motions without fully understanding every concept behind it and trying to fix it each time, then you'll learn it, but you may learn it wrong. Again, when you block and push, try to push me closer up. Jodan. Punch came, push. Now I feel like I have to move. One more time. Jodan. Oh, better. And I turned into position, as did he. Kenny, you be offense now. I will be defense. One time slow. Os. I come straight in. If I lean to the side, that's bad form. If I overblocked to the beginning, that's bad form. I only blocked to the outside of my face and then pushed out of the way and come back to get enough distance. Regular speed. Os. Good. Now a little bit of a os. Now a little bit of a free form movement to see what this could be like. Let's go into position. And one time each. Jodan. And this is where it becomes the predecessor to real sparring. You're moving around. You're finding that time to go and punch. Jodan. Now, unlike real kumite, we're still announcing to each other, but like I said, this is the evolutionary step before you get to kumite. And now be the attacker.
Jodan.
Os. Yeah! Yame. Good. Feet together, bow. Os. Good. That was Jiyu Ippon for Jodan number 2. Stepping in to block. Blocking your attacker straight on. Very difficult move to pull off if you don't practice it in a real situation. And take this lesson from Jiyu Ippon and turn it into kumite. Thank you for watching. As always, if this video was useful, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and hitting that notification bell. It helps the video series out a lot. This is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com signing out. Have a great day. Os!